Okay, so on my Instagram story a few days ago, I posted me making homemade focaccia bread.
Babe,
and
I have diarrhea again.
Babe! Please ignore my husband trying to ruin all of my content. I made some bread.
I don't have diarrhea.
He does not have diarrhea, disclaimer. But we're literally talking about food and poop. We cannot do this. Okay, we're gonna pretend the first like 20 seconds didn't happen, but yes, I made focaccia bread. All of you guys were like, share the recipe. I found it on TikTok. I don't make bread. I don't do things. So Jazz is here with me and we're gonna make some bread and we're gonna take you along for the journey. I'll tag the girl who made the recipe originally, whose video I saw. Okay, first you're gonna start with your flour mixture and just kind of put it in a bowl and put it to the side. So I'm gonna put 2 cups of flour in here and a teaspoon of salt. Okay, you're gonna set this aside and then work on your little yeast mixture. Okay, you're gonna fill this with 1 1/3 cup of water. Okay, it's best if the water is warm, so I always just fill it up with my filtered water and then put it in the microwave for like 10-15 seconds just so it's not like ice cold. Next is a tablespoon of honey. Go ahead and give it a little mix. And then you're gonna add 2 teaspoons of the instant yeast to your water and honey mixture. Okay, and this is where I messed up the first time. She said to mix it. I didn't know how much I should mix it, so I didn't like mix it a lot. Give it a good mix. And then you're gonna go ahead and set this aside somewhere like warm for probably like 10 to 20 minutes. My house is cold and my countertops are cold, so mine is more like 15 or 20. The video I watched said 10 minutes, but I put it on like a little wood cheese like cutting board so that it's not directly on the counter. I feel like that helps a little bit. Okay, so you're gonna set it aside and then you're gonna wanna get like this much froth on it. I'll show you when it's done. Okay, while that's rising, I'm gonna make the olive oil, garlic, rosemary topping that you'll put on top of the focaccia bread. So in the mixture, I like to put olive oil, rosemary, and garlic. Yeah, let's make it. There's really no like exact measurements to this. I just made something that looked good. If you like garlic, do more garlic. If you don't like garlic, don't put garlic. But yeah, I'm just gonna pour some olive oil into here. Now we're gonna mince some garlic into here. Beautiful. I like garlic, so I'm doing another one. That was like the best thing when Taylor and I started dating each other, is we both love onion and garlic, so we don't mind when the other has breath that smells like onion or garlic. We got Jazz on the rosemary, looking beautiful.
I'm taking it so seriously. No brown bits allowed.
I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to this, but after I brush this on the bread, I'm gonna add like the thick, if you can see, like the chunky salt on the top after. That just tastes so good. Okay, this is what my little topping oil mixture looks like. Looks so good. I can't. Okay, Jazz and I got a little distracted talking, but this is it frothy now.
She's thick.
If you can tell, so it doesn't need to get this frothy. I don't know, just get it a decent amount frothy. I don't really know what you're supposed to be doing. But now we're gonna add a tablespoon of olive oil to it and then add the wet mixture to the dry ingredients. Now you mix. Okay, so this is kind of like what the consistency should look like of the mixture. It basically should like look like dough. If it's too dry, the girl's video that I watched said you can add like a little bit of water, but you want it to kind of look like a dough. But now I'm gonna put some olive oil around the edges just so it doesn't stick, and then put cling wrap over it and let it rise between 30 to 45 minutes. I like to do 45 for the first one. Okay, it's time for the first round of stretching and pulling. Put some olive oil on your hands. I'm gonna stop. Taylor, stop. Put olive oil on your hands and like rub it together like lotion, because that will help not have the dough stick to your hands. First one's a little bit tricky because the dough is still like a little sensitive. So just kind of take your time stretching and pulling it over. And then after you do this, you'll cover it again and let it sit for another 30 minutes. Okay, time for the second stretch and pull. Okay, the time has come for it to go into the oven. I forgot to say this before I did it, but set the oven to 410. And you're supposed to put it in for like 15 to 25 minutes. I do the higher end because my oven is older and she needs some more time. But you'll just watch it and wait till it's like golden brown and pretty. Okay, you have your tray, put some olive oil on the bottom and then some olive oil on the top of the baking sheet so that it doesn't get stuck. And then now time to put the dough on. Okay, so you're gonna kind of like stretch it out a little and then we're gonna put some dimples in it. Dimples, I do it a little bit before and then a little bit when I put the olive oil on. So you just kind of like do that. Okay, now we're gonna take our mixture and paint it. Okay, this is what she looks like, and I'm gonna do a few more dimples with it and then sprinkle it with the large chunks of salt. In the oven she goes. Okay, so you can leave it in there the whole time until it gets golden brown and then just take it out and have it how it is. I like to take it out at like 15 minutes, still like not complete, but like almost there. And then I'll brush it with a little truffle oil just to give it a little bit of like truffle taste. You don't need to do it, but I love truffle. So I'll do that about like 15 minutes and then put it back in for like another 5-7 minutes. Okay, this is her after 15 minutes and then we're gonna paint her with some truffle. Back in she goes. Oh boy. Okay, folks, here she is. Nice and crispy. Okay, taste test time.
Cheers.
Oh, I went straight. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
This is insane.
This is the fluffiest
Wow.
one.
Wow. Look at that.
Mine's got a little bubble. It's so cute.
Holy crap. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, this is insane.
Look at
We
this,
made
like-
this.
No one's gonna believe you though. It's actually good. You guys are too nice.
Oof. Sucks.
It is good.
Enjoy.